Welcome everyone, it's time for more Little Hope, where last time we started everything off. We had a bit of a bus crash, and now Taylor's gonna talk over me.
I saw some cable show about how your brain keeps going for a while after you know.
You die?
Forget about it. What they said didn't really stack up.
Well, so stop talking about it. Yes, we had a bit of a bus crash, and Andrew, who's I don't know if he is the protagonist of the game, don't know, but he had a bit of a, not flashback, because it was like the 70s, and we are not in the 70s now. So he had a bit of a dream, potentially a premonition of some sort, who knows. But we are making our way into Little Hope, because if we go back towards the bus, it's just a fog, and we keep coming back to this very place. So that's a bit unsettling, yes. Also, couldn't I move faster? Ah, right, this is an event. Black Cat. Right behind me. Black Cat, hello. Where are you going? Is that necessary for me to check out? Kitty Cat? No one's gonna say anything about Kitty Cat? Apparently not. Well, it came from sort of here, I suppose. Alright then, how did I move faster? Ah, like that. So much faster. Look at that speed. Alright then, we are going up to what is like a diner, I believe.
I don't like the look of that place at all.
Well, you and me both, I suppose. So in the one-off that I did, I have also been to this place. And one thing that was kind of weird when I started this playthrough is that I had some secrets unlocked. Which I think we unlock inside that very place that we're going now. So I'm a bit... Well, actually, what did that say? Wait. Not yet found in current playthrough. Aha! Would you look at that? It actually says that down there at the bottom. I have not yet found these, but they are unlocked anyway. Well, that's mildly interesting, I suppose, that that's a thing that they're doing.
I'm not sure this is such a great idea.
We should check it out. There could be a phone inside.
I'll go in and take a look around.
Go ahead. We'll be right behind you.
Why aren't we going with those guys? I know something is up with you.
You said I wasn't your boyfriend. Like, what a joke idea that is.
Are you for real? Our bus gets totaled, we get lost in fog, and your headline is some dumbass label?
You're admitting boyfriend is not a label that you use for me. So what the fuck am I then?
Alright, so she's probably not going to be the concerned type here, but rather the reassuring one.
Up. You know I was only messing with you.
You didn't sound like you were messing just now.
Oh, come on there, dude.
Come on, will you? That long face doesn't suit you.
Your attitude towards us sucks.
I don't know what to say to that.
Maybe she is right about you. Let's just forget it.
Or maybe you like older women more. You seem to fawn over everything she says.
I'm really trying hard to like you, but you're not making it easy.
If you want me to take you seriously, then your shit needs to hold together a lot more than it has up till now.
You okay?
I'm absolutely fine.
Hi there. How you doing? Excuse me, but we're looking for our bus driver.
What?
Have you seen him?
Yeah, that's funny.
What is? What's up with the fog outside? It's pretty weird.
Yeah, sure is a thick one tonight.
So thick it's stopping us from leaving.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
You mean you're trapped
Sorry
here too?
for busting in like this. Bus we were on crashed a little way back up the road there. We're still a little shaken up.
We're still a lot shaken up.
You certainly look shook up. I'm Vince.
I need a mirror. Maybe there's one here not covered in 20 years of...
Sounds like you could use a drink.
Better not, thanks. I need to keep a clear head.
It's right there if you change your mind.
Alright then. Why did I say Tanya's boyfriend? That was weird. Wait, who am I? Oh, I'm playing as John now. Alright then. We also got a new bearing, I think, the Strangers. So now we have the old man introduce himself to the group as Vince. And doesn't he bear a little bit of a resemblance to the sort of main pirate in Man of Medan? Is that the same actor? I gotta look that up. He looks familiar, but possibly not exactly the same. I don't know. Kind of hard to tell because of how he possibly looked in Man of Medan. So who am I then? I am irritable. I'm overbearing. I'm curious. Bit resolute. Bit rational, but not yet dismissive. All right then. So let's go for resolute.
Not for me.
Why are you even here? Little Hope sure isn't the town it used to be.
Must be... Okay, what was I? I am curious. Let's go with that.
What happened here? The place seems completely deserted.
Little Hope feels a little like a ghost town. And that fog?
Life moves on, you know. But we don't all go with it.
But... Did we get a phone?
Is there a phone in here?
We could use a way of contacting the outside world.
There's a phone, but it's been dead for years. You know, maybe there's still one working in town.
What is this guy's problem?
There's definitely something off about him.
He's harmless. Just had one too many. Let's look around.
There must be something here that can help us.
See what you can dig up.
Am I intruding here?
Not at all. I was about to take a look around anyway.
Don't ask.
You need an umbilical cord.
Funny. At least I'm looking for a way out. What are you
Just a quick throw, and then we'll figure out how we're getting out of here.
Try for a big double.
Not
or...
my first time, Daniel. Shooting for double 20.
And I suppose, yes indeed, we're not doing aiming. RT. I'm pressing RT. Nothing's happening. Oh, I must have... Oh. That was... Okay, so for some reason, bullseye is not my target. I gotcha. So there we go.
Okay, so you can play a little.
Still got it. Now for triple 20.
And triple 20 obviously is about here-ish.
Well, almost an Olympic shot after the night we've had.
They don't play darts in the Olympics.
And supposedly the bullseye.
That is one hell of a shot. You did better than Taylor.
Let's get back to why we came in here.
Alright then, just showing off a bit. And yes indeed, even though I have set aiming to inverted, I think it's still inverted. Rather, the opposite of inverted, I mean. Still is inverted. Interesting. Anyway, oh, wow. Come on, camera. Keep with me. Okay, let's check around. There are a couple of things that we can find in here, like a phone. Which doesn't work. There we go. Come on there, John. Strong language. Alright then. Isn't there something... No, apparently not. Also, by the way, I just have to mention that we've heard it a couple of times now, which is that sometimes when our characters speak, there's like this echo in the background. So it feels like there's something here that's making us irritable at each other, for example. Could be a thing. Well, you've made yourself at home. That's lovely. So now we can find a few things. You can find the newspaper. Let's have a bit of a look at that one. Flip it over. There we go.
I vaguely remember what happened here. All the factories closed down.
Alright, meeting votes for disincorporation. Sure. Littlehope Town Hall on Monday. The last residents of the town hall met with emergency manager Kathy Flint to vote for disincorporation. Since the closure of the Ravenden textiles factory, a mass exodus has left the town with few inhabitants and empty coffers. Flint was appointed as emergency manager to administer public services to the remaining residents, but the latest round of bank foreclosures means the last of the townsfolk are planning to pack up and move on, which will leave Littlehope virtually deserted. With no tax revenue coming in, we're faced with no option but to disincorporate, said Flint. It's so sad. These people have seen their town disappear under them. Attempts to yada yada yada. So basically we are working with a town that had a sort of industry on this occasion, possibly textile, but maybe more stuff as well. And then just closed it down. Very true for, I think, a lot of places in rural America, sort of, I think. Right, we have a letter, I think, June 6th, 1917, just lying around, which is kind of weird, not gonna lie.
I can't believe it. These guys could be relatives.
Well, there you go. So Guy, well, actually, both Daniel and Andrew to the right there, not the one to the third. Or is that also me? So to the fourth to the right. Intriguing, very, very intriguing indeed. All right then, that's interesting. Let's also check this thing. Bunch of numbers, LSRT. This sort of feels like someone has been playing darts, maybe, possibly. Are your children? Okay,
great history.
Sorry. Are your children interested in astrology, spirits, or ghosts? Reverend Carson will advise parents on signs to watch for and how these things are the left-hand path to delinquency and Satanism. Ooh, I love those things. Littlehope Town Hall, etc., etc. So that's 1970. We're picking up very old things, aren't we? Like very old things. Why? Andrew just chilling out, being in the way. Vince, you want to have a bit of a chat?
Got anything else for us on Little Hope?
Booze gone in my head.
Well, sure. Okay, aggressive or concerned? I'm trying to sort of play as the character as much as possible. I realize that you could do the opposite and just go straight against them. I wouldn't say that I'm aggressive necessarily, so I'm gonna go with concerned.
You okay?
I'm sure it's just one too many.
We both had better days.
Well, alright then, but can you help us by any chance?
Can you help us or not?
Anything you can do to help us would be greatly appreciated.
There's no goddamn us.
Well, does he mean... Did he think that Andrew included him in that, or are we working under Daniel's assumption, which is one that I possibly share, which is that we're actually just dead, and this is some sort of weird, almost supernatural joint illusion or something, or hallucination, because that's not entirely impossible, you know. Well, it is impossible in the real world, but in the gaming world, not so much. Well, alright then, he wasn't much help. I think we are fairly done here. Does that mean that I now have the secrets? I have this one, the occult flyer. Yes, indeed. That's that one, that's the war photo, and that's the town closest thing. So now I have found those things, yes. I do have a picture that I found when I just was trying out the game before starting recording, just to make sure that everything was right. So we'll get to that one fairly soon.
This way.
Let's get out of here and...
You all hear that?
I definitely heard something.
Did you hear that as well?
Come on. Whatever it was, came from outside.
Really think it's smart to go back outside?
Well, there's nothing for us here. We need to move on.
Best of luck. Hope you find what you're looking for.
It's coming from the town.
Did the old fucker just lock us out?
He was weird, that old guy.
Sure was something off about him. Why come to Creepy Central just to get a top-up?
What does that mean?
Alright, so we're off with
Heading into
Andrew.
Littlehope feels like our only option.
I'm not so sure about that.
Where else can we go?
Exactly, Angela. Wherever else would we go? And also, yeah, I didn't even mention that there was a bit of a thing there when we went in. Some sort of black pointy spear thing on some person who, well, I say person, I don't know what it was, but it was something. Let's have a bit of a poke inside. He's still chilling out. Can look around, but it doesn't seem to do much. Yeah, he's just sitting there. All right then. Well, we know he hasn't left us, so to speak. All right then. Nothing in the trash bins. Now again, as I did do a one-off, I do know that there is some stuff about to happen, but we aren't there just yet. So let's just press on a bit. There are things here. A table with a thing. A postcard, not addressed to anyone, it looks like. Oh! Had I not gone here in the one-off? Maybe I didn't. Alright then. Well, that's interesting. So yes, it is postcards in this game, not paintings on walls. Did I not go here? Because that is a picture I haven't picked up. Interesting. So let's just have a bit of a look again at that. We are Andrew pointing a gun at sort of a wicker man, or not, effigy style creature, sort of. Could be one of our friends, but we just think it looks like one of them. So let's be careful when we have a gun. So this would be a thing, a secret apparently. Yeah, I have not done this. That is interesting. So Littlehope town map, or side view of our historical town. So we are...
I think we're going the right way.
You are here. Yeah, that's down there. So we can just keep on going up to Tilly Johnson Memorial. We have a school to the right there. Police station. We have... Oh, come on. Cemetery, town center, textile factory, and then a bunch of... What's the H? The H is historical plaque. Ooh, we can get more historical plaques. Isn't that lovely? Number 6 was the textile factory all the way up to the left. All right then. So let's see how much we can do with this. But we are indeed there, so we can just push on, I suppose. So, alright, then I actually missed this place when I was here in the one-off. Well, that's interesting. Map that outlines the key areas around town, showing the witch trail of historical exhibits and sites. Ooh. Well, I suppose we'll find out stuff about that as we progress. Alright then, let's move on. Let's walk like 10% faster. Because that's about as much as we got from pressing the button. We have a thing at some point here. I don't remember exactly where, but it's fine. Ooh, we get a bit misty here on the sort of past, but sure. All right then. Keep on moving. Oh, here we go. Here's stuff. There's Angela. That's a thing. That's a very weird thing. Is that blood by any chance? Okay.
What the hell is this thing?
Looks like some kind of effigy. A warning, perhaps. Or some other spiritual significance.
Whatever it is, it gives me the creeps.
I don't know. I'm kind of curious about it.
I've heard more than enough, thank you.
And there was a kid again. Alright then, who am I? I'm insecure, I'm uncertain, I am fearful, possibly a bit altruistic, I kinda get that feeling. A bit detached and practical, so I would be apologetic, I think.
I'm sorry, I didn't scare you, did I?
I don't know which is scarier. Whatever this is, or your morbid interest in it.
I'm not superstitious.
I'm not superstitious, but stuff like what happened to us with the fog.
Let's catch up with the rest. I don't want to spend any more time with this disgusting thing.
Well, alright then, Angela, right behind you. So that made me slightly more sympathetic, I suppose, but it didn't come up here right now. But yeah, I think that I made...
Can you two make an effort to keep up?
Choices vaguely similar to what he is as a person. Oh, that's... Well, that's an interesting, interesting camera angle for sure. Yes, very interesting camera angle. It's supposed to show me something that actually did give me a bit of a jump scare. Good job, game. You did give me a jump scare, you bastard. And I should have expected that because of the camera angle, but I didn't still. Alright then, it's fine. It's fine, we're all good. This is not scary. There's not like a red light in the distance. There's not that kid from my dream. Of course it's
can you
not.
come over here?
What's wrong?
I just saw someone in the woods.
I can't see anyone.
Well, why don't you believe me?
What's up? You don't believe me?
Sorry, I don't buy it. Nobody would be out here at this ungodly hour.
Well, probably he would be subdued, yes.
Okay. We really should catch up with the others.
You two, we need to stick close.
What the hell? Did you hear that?
What on earth is that?
Okay, very good. We're freaked. Who's there?
Whoever you are, this isn't funny at all. John, where are you? Daniel? Taylor? Come on, John, where are you? This isn't funny.
All right then. Where are the others? We are just a tiny bit alone. That was some weird, like, double-headed creature back there. Which we didn't see, it was just sort of sneaking up on us. Lovely. Also again, okay, it was just a street light. But like, the others are not on.
Hey, wait
just
for us!
This one.
What is that?
Like, that's not creepy at all. Why is it kids? Kids are always creepy, bloody hell. Alright then, fine, let's check this thing.
Come and check this out.
What on earth is that?
Not a clue.
Sure, let's pick it up. What's the worst that can happen? Okay. Ooh, had I not found this either? Or did I just get some of the secrets? That could also be it, you know, now that I think about it. Because I'm fairly certain I saw the map before. But alright then, let's place that down. Hello!
Let go of me! Ow!
What is your name, sir?
Okay, well, I'm gonna be a bit shocked. No, actually, you know what? No, I'm not saying anything.
Pray, tell me your name, lady.
Angela.
I am called Mary. I fashioned her with my own hand. She looks just like the one beside you. Would you kindly come play with me? Come play. Come play with me.
What witch's trickery is this now, Mary?
I have done nothing.
Hold your tongue. I see what you truly are, Mary. Reverend Carver's affection for you will be shaken loose when he learns of your infidelity with the devil.
Amy, come back here.
There's someone else out here, by the fire.
What? I don't see any fire.
I saw them too.
Are you okay?
Alright then, well, we had a bit of a wibbly, that's true. I'll be a bit frightened here.
This place is all wrong.
Whatever happened here, it's over now.
You have no clue. You didn't see what we saw.
I don't get it. What exactly happened here?
Well, we're pretty damn confused about it, that's what.
This young girl came out of the fog. Spoke to us.
Maybe the fog has got you confused. We're all stressed out.
Stressed my ass. I saw a girl dancing right here, clear as day.
Said her name was Mary. Looked exactly like the girl in my dream, but she talked in this really weird accent. Was that even American?
I'm not sure. I couldn't place her accent either.
What have we gotten ourselves into?
This kid, Mary, did she want to hurt you?
Well, probably not. It didn't seem like it, not necessarily.
No. I don't think she meant to hurt me.
Now what?
Seems our only option is the road into town.
You're kidding me.
Got a better idea? Thought not.
Well, that escalated rather quickly. Everything that one does or doesn't do in one's life will catch up with one eventually. Don't you think? Don't look at me. I can't help you. Remember? We sometimes congratulate ourselves on waking from a troubled dream. It may be so the moment after death. On my travels over many years, I've witnessed many things, seen and heard many beliefs, and there's usually some element of truth in each of them. These unfortunate folk seem to be dealing with forces as yet unexplained. I mean, sinister movements in the forest, spirits from the past, a little girl who may be in trouble. Or maybe she simply is trouble. Anyway, where are we? Angela isn't getting much tittle-tattle out of Taylor. No kiss and tell. What about John? The figure of authority, perhaps? Or perhaps he represents something else. And then there's Andrew. Somewhat confused, I think. A bump to the head can do that. Let me reassure you. You helped make some decisions that will be valued later on. So far, so good. You're doing well. That fellow in the bar, he was less than helpful, more than a little rude, if you ask me. Clearly something disturbing on his mind. Enough. There's something not quite right in Littlehope, and souls may be in peril. Off you go again. See if you can lift the fog. Find the bus driver.
That little girl, she sounded so strange. I could barely understand her.
She sure sounded like she wasn't from anywhere around here.
I'm tempted to say she sounded more like she was from another time than another place.
You're right.
I mean, isn't that just the most American thing to not recognize British English? Because that was clearly British English, but indeed, as Angela just said, from probably a different time period. It seems that we are having wibblies as we are going into other time periods. So, exactly what's going on. And also, we gotta be a little bit careful, because we did notice... Can we see it now? Basically, the girl, when she became like that weird white-faced thing, when she grabbed onto Andrew's arm, that left a mark. Which leads me to believe that if anything happens when we're having one of those time wibblies, be extra careful, because anything that happens might actually happen to them for real, which could be bad. So alright, and this is actually where I left the one off. So everything from this point onwards will be brand new to me. Apart from this, because as I said, I did check around a little bit, just to make sure that controls, etc. were fine. So I had found this one. This is the one that I had previously unlocked. That one. So it is yet another gun pointed towards the head of... Could that have been the bus driver? It feels like the hair was a bit too long. At the release, I don't think it was any one of us. So, another character. But apparently the curator very much wants us to find the bus drivers. I suppose that's a thing. I mean, I don't exactly know where I would go look for the bus driver. Hello. What's the sound? You're not going to comment, Andrew? It's clearly like a bear noise, or I don't know, boar noise. Andrew, you're not getting this? Why are we leading the pack? Okay, well, something's gonna come and scare me, that's for damn sure. You point ahead. Uh-huh. Okay, let's, I suppose, go and check. Oh, there we go. So that was a deer. Does deer make that kind of noise? A bit unsure. But obviously, as we... Oh, hello.
Might get a better view from up there.
Well, I was just going there, so obviously this is where we're supposed to go and have a bit of a look. So why don't we do that? Yes, there is something. I don't know exactly what we're supposed to get a good view of. We can literally see nothing, but sure. Ghost towns of the Northeast. The abiding image of a ghost town in the popular imagination of an arid desert shack surrounded by tumbleweed. However, ghost towns exist in the lush northeast of the United States, buried away in forests, forgotten and abandoned to nature. The reasons for towns to become ghosts vary, but inevitably comes back to economics. The town may have boomed from logging, mining, or industry, then the jobs go and the people with them. The aptly named Littlehope is one such town, of one factory community built around the textiles that disappeared when cheap imports overwhelmed the market. After many attempts to save the mill, it closed and a mass exodus ensued. Soon the school and even the church closed, leaving the desolate ruin. Alright then, hidden depths. Little Hope is a deserted town, but the forests around it continue to lure extreme sports enthusiasts. The caverns of Hobbs Deep are famous for ice climbing, but its ice falls are known to be very dangerous. And also some recommended viewing architects of, I'm gonna say murder. Kind of looks like an M-U and possibly an R. And then something more. This week's episode, Kate Wilder rips the mask of the Zodiac Killer, but will her hard-hitting investigative style unearth any new facts about the notorious killer? Worth watching for the stunning views of San Francisco taken from the Golden Gate Bridge. Cool. So that kind of means that we have confirmation that the town is indeed desolate, but who's Vince then in all of this? Who's Vince? Okay, we can have a bit of a chat with Andrew, and I suppose we should. Hello. I was about to say, who the hell are you? But that's John. All right, then, Andrew, what you want to talk about?
How are you coping?
I don't know. What do you think happened to us back there?
Well, who am I? We need to check that. Abrasive, skeptical, indifferent, and possibly derisive, but a bit understanding and truthful. So we should be... Ooh, wait. She's skeptical, so probably... Ooh, wow, I don't know, actually. I suppose fearful a little bit.
I feel like we're in danger. There's something very off about this place.
Yeah, I hear you. What is out there?
Well, let's be a bit defiant on that.
You need to stay calm and positive. Panicking won't help anyone, and I, for one, have no intention of spending any longer out here than is absolutely necessary.
I'm right with you. Appreciate you checking in with me.
And apparently we didn't see that. So, alright. Are we expecting supernatural things? Because I vaguely think that we are expecting supernatural things. There's also a light over there, way out, which I cannot make out what it is. There are creatures about, and the way that the game sort of introduced that one makes it sort of feel like it's, you know, actually there, not just made up. Which is kind of weird. But right then, we continue with Angela. Everyone is now joining up. I kind of like how the game sort of makes you walk with certain characters. So we walked with Andrew just because, well, we had a thing. The other ones stayed behind. But now, as that is over, we're now sort of joining up together, everyone again. It's kind of nifty how the game does that. Alright then, we have something. Little Hope Historical Society presents The Witch of Edmonton. Oh, are we that close to the Canadian border then? Possibly. So played by W.M. Rowley. Thos Decker. Is Thos something I should know what it is? And John Form performed in historical dress. At Little Hope Middle School. Cool.
Could this have something to do with what we saw?
Well, I mean, maybe.
I guess it could, but it didn't feel like that.
I don't know which is worse. Ghostly apparitions or a town full of historical weirdos.
Well, I mean, we know that the town is empty. Like, completely empty, so there wouldn't be any historical weirdos here. Can we get into this place? Feels like the game doesn't mean for us to go in here. So, alright then. Let's jog on forwards. As close to jogging as I can make it. Everyone else again following us? No, now they're staying back again. So, alright. Who's getting bloody dark? Kind of means that Angela and Andrew is gonna have another bit of a thing, I think, happening to us. Background music starting to act up a bit. Here we go. Oh, I was supposed to move. Little girl watching us again. Everyone here? Cool, let's get going. Okay. And she didn't, I think, look like the sort of Victorian era. I don't know if it was Victorian era, but that girl kind of looked more like the 70s style, I think. The way we saw her before, before she grabbed our hand. Or Andrew's hand, that is. Oh, tractor! And we still can't make it in here. Let's not miss things, but it kind of looks like we're not expecting to find anything here. So that's the bridge with a little house on it. Anything here? Looks vaguely suspicious. Not so much.
There's something up ahead! Which way?
Can we move it?
Amen to that.
Look at that!
Hey, wait! Stop!
I'm just gonna say it. This is exactly what goes down in horror movies.
What the hell do we do now?
I'll deal with this. Stay right here.
Well, I'm gonna be a bit worried for damn sure.
Be careful, please.
Hey, Professor!
Damn it!
It's just like what happened to us. You think the professor will be okay?
Well, we're very calm about this. We're very calm about this. Would I be approving? Not so much, no. Not so much,
I knew
no.
what he was doing. This is not the time for heroics.
Little harsh. He could be in deep shit.
What is this?
Well, no, I shouldn't have gone.
Maybe you should have gone with him instead of standing here hoping someone else would step up.
Back up a little. I could say the same to you. We both had the chance.
But you're a big, strong dude. Well, okay, I'm gonna be a bit resentful here.
I'm done with holding everyone's hand. John can take care of himself.
You're a real piece of work sometimes, you know that?
I have a bad feeling about this. Are you okay?
Lost my bearings.
I couldn't see you through the thick fog.
Did you see the little girl?
I could see you back there.
That's really odd, because I sure couldn't see you.
Your clothes looked different, and your accent was off. You sounded like an actor in some historical play.
It must have been someone else you saw.
I teach you. I know you. I recognized your face.
Whoever you saw, it wasn't me. Now please stop, you're scaring me.
I am all done here.
Seems the fog won't let us go anywhere except into the center of town.
The fog decides where we can and can't go? Fuck that. I'm trying another way.
Don't you kids watch horror movies? You never ever split up.
Those movies are dumb. And I'm going this way without you.
Maybe splitting up isn't such a good idea, Taylor.
No way am I going down there.
I'm with John.
And I'm gonna say I'm with Andrew, yes.
I'm with Andrew. The town isn't so far. We all go in together.
Flat out, Granny. No one asked you.
Okay, time out. Can we all just take a breath? Think about what our next move is?
I guess someone should go with her.
Really? I'd be okay on my own, but... Sure.
It's not safe for you to be hanging around here on your own.
2 teams are more likely to find a way out, which is what we all want, right?
I guess you're right. If the fog lets you through and you find help, send them into town to find us. Got a feeling we'll find help faster than the others.
As long as somebody does, that's all that matters.
And we're back playing as Andrew. Alright, we have a lot of stuff to check. We have a lot of bearings updated. Bloody hell, okay, so Team Taylor not updated. Stranger, deeper understanding. So Angela disapproves of John rushing ahead to confront the girl. Sure, yeah, Angela did a lot of things right there at the end. We have authority figure that is for John. John refused to offer the offer of a drink in the bar from Vince. And confronted the girl at the covered bridge. Sure. We also have lost. Andrew thought that the girl he and Angela met meant no harm. We'll see about that and a bunch of stuff, I think, for this one. Yeah, the group saw a girl run from them into the darkness of a covered bridge. The girl appeared to be watching Taylor and the others. Well, that was... Wait. Wouldn't these be in the... Oh. Ah, is that... Wait. Which order are these? That's the first one. That's the first one. That's the second one. That's the third one. Mary. Wow, okay. I don't know why they are in different orders, but they are. We also had the effigy. Oh, how did these update each other then? That's the puppet. No, I had found that as well, yes. So puppets are focused for sympathetic magic. That is something that we read in this book. Sympathetic magic, you say? Alright then. You know what? I'm gonna put a cut in here. This feels like a decent place to do it. We have... Taylor and Daniel walking off towards the school, I believe. Yeah, Littlehope Middle School. That's where they are going. Can I? No. Very much a invisible wall here. And we ourselves, Andrew, John, and Angela, we are moving into town. And now I also got confirmation that Angela is actually a student here. So this would be like a college thing, I suppose, and she would be actually a fairly old college student, which is not uncommon, absolutely not uncommon, but also not that common, but good to know. So, all right then, in the next episode, we'll see how close to the town we actually get. Not banking on that we're getting, well, actually, you know what, we are going to get into town. But how long are we three going to be together? And how long is Taylor and Daniel going to be together? That is also a very good question, I think. So we'll see about that in the next episode. For now, though, this has been ghostmutgaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.